quick note, we're about 2 miles, 2.38 miles in. I'm on this big old downhill. Just starting. If you can't see, we're going all the way down. But I've got this GoPro Hero 8 with a crappy battery in it. And it always dies on me when it's this cold. It's about 30 degrees maybe. But I've got it on the selfie stick, and I break down the selfie stick and I shove the end with the GoPro on it in my glove. And it's lasting. The GoPro Hero 8 might make it through one New York winter. But like seriously, I probably need to upgrade. That's all. We're about a half mile maybe from turnaround. That's my one talking bit. More running. What is going on, folks? We are back. Not back at the house, back in the apartment in Albany. It's been about a week since I finished up that second week of, we'll call it marathon training. We're gonna call it like half 10K training on the back roads in upstate New York there. You saw some footage from that 6 miler, but this is gonna be my recap, final, I guess, recap, part 2 of my week of running back roads in New York. So I've only really got 2 runs to give you, but it did polish off a really nice week of back roads, soft ground, hills, a lot of hills for me. So we did a 3 miler on Friday. 3 miler, really chill. I think it was right around maybe 10:30 pace with about 300, 315 feet of elevation gain. So just getting in those quick 3 miles, but I mean, you're still doing some pretty good climbing for 3 miles. Moving on from there, obviously the 6 miler that you saw that had 860 something feet of elevation gain, and for only 6 miles, that as you saw, there was quite a bit of climbing going on. It was honestly a lot of fun. It was a beautiful day. It was pretty cold, so you got a little bit of that, the quick tips on putting that GoPro Hero 8 in your glove if it's really cold and you still want to be able to film. You know, if you're like me and you're not working with the latest and greatest technology out there, it's a pretty good hack, apparently, to make your GoPro last longer. Now, the GoPro Hero 8 does not have the like cold temp battery as an option. I wish it did. Otherwise, I would just buy that battery and then I'd be good for like another winter or 2. I don't know if I'll be upgrading GoPros anytime soon. It's hard because I don't really feel like the GoPro Hero 8 is poor. What I would love is that 10-bit color in the 11, but I digress. Basically, that was my quick tip from that. But we're back in Albany, and where do we go from there? We actually came home to a little present on the front porch. We have here ASICS Gel Nimbus 25s, a beautiful, beautiful shoe that I've now run, give or take 15, 20 miles in. I've been running in it since the moment I opened the box, right when I got in. And I've been out 3 times so far. We're gonna do another 5. I did 5 this morning. We're gonna do 5 again tomorrow. I'm gonna get a good long run in this weekend. I'm thinking at least a 10 miler. I'm not gonna give you like a first impressions on the shoe, but overall, if you've seen kind of my Stravas, I've been a little bit curious about them. I've not been straightforward on my opinions about them yet. All I will honestly say is that they are surprisingly somewhere between that. I mean, they're definitely max cushion, but they don't ride like a Nike Invincible. You're definitely dealing with a shoe that has that big cushion, but also kind of responsive for a shoe that has so much underneath it. And the whole knit and tongue upper is just like perfection. But more on that after I do a couple more miles in them, and I'll dedicate an actual video to the first impressions of that bad boy. And with that out of the way, this is a really quick, a little bit disheveled part 2 of running the back roads. I just, thought I would recap it. I made one video that said part 1, so here's your part 2. Good climbing. We're training. I'm excited to get, a handful of good weeks in. Not really a handful, probably about 3 to 4 good weeks in before the 3:11 10K. I can't tell you the last time I ran a 10K, so this is my first organized 10K in like 4 years. So I'm gonna say probably a PB on the table. I'll have to check Strava to honestly find out what my PB is. Hopefully you got some out of this video. I always jokingly say that honestly at the end because I just don't know if I'm talking into the void or if anyone gets a kick out of these things. But stay safe out there. Enjoy your runs. I'll see you soon. First impressions on the gel Nimbus 25s coming your way. And obviously in the next couple weeks, we will be rooting up to pretty fast 10K. For me, that's it. Peace. That is it. That is all. Bah.